Mic check 1, 2, 3. And good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Woodbine Mohawk Park on this Friday, July 12th, 2024. Today's qualifying action will see 8 races contested. We've got a mix of 2-year-olds and 3-year-olds and up here today. In the first qualifier, number 3, 'Cause I'm Special, will be driven by Brett McDonald. Number 4, Odds on Kickoff, will now be driven by Anthony Hahn. Horses will be called in just a moment. We're under sunny skies. The track is fast. Temperature climbing up into the mid-20s already on a picture-perfect Friday morning from Campbellville. So all 5 horses for today's first qualifier are now out on the racetrack. The gate will move into position in just a moment, but let's introduce the field while we have some time. Number 1 is Halva Hanover. 3-year-old filly will be driven by James McDonald for trainer Tony Beaton. Number 2, Red Dirt Hotshot, is a 5-year-old mare, Jonathan Drury to drive for trainer Mark Winnicott. Next up will be number 3, 'Cause I'm Special, 6-year-old mare trained by Shane Barrington. The driver will be Brett McDonald. 4, Odds on Kickoff, is a 4-year-old trained by Bruce McDonald. The driver Anthony Hahn. And number 5 is Treasure's Pirate, 8-year-old gelding trained and driven by Andre Goish. That is the field of 5 for qualifier number 1 on this Friday morning. First of 8 here today. Starting gate comes off the turn and into the stretch. Here they come for qualifier number 1. And they're off and pacing. And down the center of the track, going out to the early lead, will be Odds on Kickoff. That one will then be followed into second by 'Cause I'm Special. Getting away from the rail in third is Halva Hanover. Fourth, heading to that first bend, will be Red Dirt Hotshot. And then the trailer will be Treasure's Pirate. They will hit the first turn and out with the lead. This is Odds on Kickoff. Odds on Kickoff by a length and a half from 'Cause I'm Special in second. The opening quarter was paced in 28 and 4. So the Pacers will move into the backstretch, and they are following Odds on Kickoff, who has command a length and a half, a little more than that right now, the advantage on 'Cause I'm Special. 2 lengths going back to Halva Hanover in third. Then racing in fourth is Red Dirt Hotshot, and it's a break of about 7 lengths going back to the trailer, Treasure's Pirate. So the front 3 are together there in a bit of a pack, trying to get a little closer from in fourth. That is Red Dirt Hotshot. The half was hit in 57 and 3. Once again, a 28 and 4 clip there. Odds on Kickoff is doing the road work as 'Cause I'm Special sits in the 2-hole, getting the toe. Right on that one's helmet is Halva Hanover in third. Red Dirt Hotshot, as we talked about, was going to get a bit closer to that top trio. And then it's 6 or 7 lengths back to Treasure's Pirate. No change in order as they come to 3/4. And it continues to be Odds on Kickoff from 'Cause I'm Special. 3/4 time was 127 flat. And the Pacers will come off the turn and into the stretch as they straighten out for home. Out of the pocket spot, 'Cause I'm Special is trying to get on by the leader, Odds on Kickoff. Odds on kickoff at the inside, Cuz I'm Special is shooting by, then followed by Halva Hanover at the inside, Red Dirt Hot Shot, and going back to Treasure's Pirate. Cuz I'm Special will take the lead, and Cuz I'm Special off the 2-hole trip will take today's first qualifier. Finishing in second was Halva Hanover. Odds on kickoff was third, Red Dirt Hot Shot, and then Treasure's Pirate, 155 flat. The second qualifier today will be 2-year-old trotters. A field of 8 will line up, no scratches, just one driver change. Number 4, Supergirl Molly, will be now driven by James McDonald. Horses will line up in a moment. Let's meet the field. Number 1 is Queen Susie, daughter of Dover Dan, trained by Steve Boston's. Bob McClure drives. $9,000 Hoosier sale purchase. 2 is Resolve filly, trained by Shane Weber with Sylvan Filion. Number 3, Beers and Sunshine Deo, is a daughter of Six Pack, trained by Susie Kerwood. Tyler Borth drives. $12,000 Lexington Select purchase. 4, Supergirl Molly, is a daughter of Muscle Mass, trained by Dale Devine. Driver will be James McDonald. $45,000 Lexington Select purchase. 5 is St. Pat's Princess. She's a daughter of Father Patrick. Rod Hughes trained. Scott Young will drive. 6 is Marvelous Lady, daughter of Muscle Hill, trained by Dustin Jones. The driver is Tyler Jones. Number 7 is Green Light Go, Green Shoe Gelding, trained and driven by Blair Burgess. $22,000 Lexington Select yearling purchase. And number 8 is Pink Slip, Gelded Son, a tactical landing, trained by Desiree Jones. Gino Toscani drives. $52,000 Lexington Select buy. Field of 8 for qualifier number 2. 2-year-old trotters getting set to take their positions. Here they come for qualifier number 2. And they're off and trotting. Pretty good beginning here. We're going to give the first call to Green Light Go, who shoots from the outside, going up after the lead. Down the center is Marvelous Lady. Towards the inside is Resolved. In between horses will be St. Pat's Princess. To that one's left is Beer and Sunshine Deo. Then going to Supergirl Molly, followed by Queen Susie. And the early trailer is Pink Slip. As they get into the first turn, Green Light Go definitely did that and is out to the lead as they come to the opening panel. Racing in second is Marvelous Lady. 29 and 4 was the opening split. So the trotters will enter the backstretch. They follow Green Light Go. Leads it by a little more than a length and a half from Marvelous Lady in second. Gap of 5 or so lengths going back to Resolved, and that's going to force some action now as Beer and Sunshine Deo is going to loop around into third. Racing in fifth is St. Pat's Princess. A few more lengths back to Supergirl Molly in the debut. That one is then followed by Queen Susie, and at the back is Pink Slip. Coming up to the midway point, it continues to be Green Light Go who leads it. Off a 29 and 4 opener, the half was hit in a minute and 4/5. That was 31 seconds in the second quarter. They're entering the far turn. Green Light Go, the gelded son of Green Shoe. Second qualifier for him, and he stretches out the lead now to 2.5, 3 lengths. Marvelous Lady is in second. 2 lengths back to Beer and Sunshine Deo in third. Then in fourth is Resolved, followed in fifth by St. Pat's Princess. Back to Supergirl Molly 6. 2 more lengths then to Queen Susie 7th, and racing in 8th is Pink Slip. Nobody's touching Green Light Go right now as they're by 3/4 in 1:30 and 1. We had a breaker coming off the far turn. That was Resolved who jumped it off. So as they're into the stretch, Green Light Go trying to go the distance. Marvelous Lady trying to fight back at the rail in second. Beer and Sunshine Deo is tracking down the center of the track. St. Pat's Princess into fourth, and then it is Supergirl Molly into fifth. Coming into deep stretch, Green Light Go being overtaken now by Beer and Sunshine Deo. It's Beer and Sunshine Deo to take qualifier number 2. Green Light Go finished in second. Third was Supergirl Molly, and fourth was St. Pat's Princess. 159 and 2. Up next is qualifier number 3. It'll be 2-year-old Pacing fillies for the third. Scratch number 3, and note a driver change on the 6, Top Cut, to Tyler Borth. Here's how they'll line up. Number 1 will be Play Hard, a daughter of Shadow Play, trained by Meg Crone. The driver will be Anthony Hahn. 2 is Roxy Royalty, daughter of Jimmy Freight, trained by Eric Nadeau. Louis Waugh drives, $10,000 London Classic graduate. 3 will be Scratch. 4 is Always Dawn and Always Be Mickey filly, trained by Kevin Ben. Sylvain Filion drives, $16,000 yearling purchase out of the Lexington sale. 5, Athleta is an all bets off filly, trained by Martin Lachance. Tyler Jones drives. And 6 is Top Cut, Shadow Play filly, trained by Greg McNair. Tyler Borth will now drive, an $8,000 London Classic purchase. Scratch down to a field of 5 for qualifier number 3. Starting gate moves into the stretch. A field of 5 assembled. 2-year-old Pacing fillies for the third. And the raw fan pacing. And we'll go to the inside where Play Hard is holding ground. A couple of them moving down the center. That is Always Dawn and Top Cut. Top Cut is going out to the lead. Always Dawn will get away in second, ahead of Play Hard in third. Then it'll be Roxy Royalty in fourth, and the trailer fifth as they'll hit the first turn will be Athleta. So as they get into that first bend, Top Cut gets there for Tyler Borth. She's out on the lead by a length and a half, while Always Dawn is in second. The opening panel was 29-1. 2-year-old Pacing fillies here in qualifier number 3 are straightening out for the backstretch, and the leader is Top Cut. Top Cut by 2. Second is Always Dawn. 2.5 lengths back to Play Hard in third. That one is then followed in fourth by Roxy Royalty, and the trailer is Athleta, who's about 8 lengths from the lead. So nothing changing here in the second panel as the Shadow Play filly. This is Top Cut, who comes up to the midway point. 29-1 was the opening quarter, and they're going to race by the half now, which pops up on the clock in a minute flat. 30-4 second quarter there. Borth is given some cues of encouragement here to Top Cut, as this one will try and continue along on the lead, doing the road work. 2-hole ride for Always Dawn. Third is Play Hard. Then in fourth is Roxy Royalty. That one is tracked by Athleta, who is making her qualifying debut. They're halfway around the far bend. Nothing changed just yet. Nobody's off the wood. It's Top Cut leading it. 2-hole toe for Always Dawn as they come to 3 quarters in a time of 1:30 flat, 30 seconds even. And here they come into the lane. Let's see if Top Cut can go all the way. Has some rivals. Out of the deuce is Always Dawn. Fanning wide as well was Play Hard. In behind horses is Roxy Royalty, and then back to Athleta. So now taking the lead off the 2-hole trip was Always Dawn, and Always Dawn leads it by 2 lengths coming into deep stretch. Top Cut is now back in second. Battle is on for third, as that'll be a battle between Athleta and on the outside Play Hard. But at the wire in 158-1, your winner of qualifier number 3 was Always Dawn. Qualifier number 4 today is coming up next. Horses getting set to line up for the 4th qualifier. Looks like we'll be scratched down to a field of 5. Number 1, Dream Shot. Daughter of sports writer, a $20,000 purchase out of the Lexington sale. Trained by Jared Bothwell. The driver is Jason Ryan. 2, Scrunchy. Blair Burgess trains and drives his daughter at Captain Crunch. $21,000 Lexington grad. 3 is Good Pride. Sylvain Grenier, the trainer driver. Daughter McWicked, $8,000 London Classic buy. Next up is number 4, Live Betting. Daryl Thiessen for trainer Terry McKibben. Better Light filly was a $10,000 Harrisburg purchase. And then the 5 will be Century Lunar. Dancing Lou filly. Eric Nadeau trains. Louis Waugh drives. $20,000 London Classic purchase. The 6 is out. Starting gate into the stretch. Here they come for the 4th. And they're off and pacing in qualifier number 4 as the 2-year-old fillies will get away and watch Century Lunar be the quickest off the wings. She is going to surge out to the early lead while Dream Shot from the inside starting spot gets away in 2nd. Scrunchy can then drop in behind 3rd from Good Pride in 4th, and Live Betting will race in 5th. So sent to the lead was Century Lunar for Louis Waugh, and Century Lunar, the daughter of Dancin' Lou, is out in front by a length and a half. In 2nd is Dream Shot. The opening quarter was 30-1. As they'll exit the first turn, Century Lunar, first time here at Woodbine Mohawk Park after qualifying in Quebec, is now going to hand the reins over to Dream Shot. This is her 2nd qualifier, and she loops around to command. So Dream Shot will take the top away from Century Lunar. Scrunchy remains there in 3rd, following the top pair, as Live Betting has now moved into 4th, so the new trailer is Good Pride. The field of 5 nears the midway point. Dream Shot is now cutting it out, leads it by 2. 1 minute and 4/5 was the half. So heading on to the far turn, it's Dream Shot leading it. Racing in 2nd is Century Lunar. Scrunchy follows in closely there 3rd. 2 lengths back to Live Betting in 4th. And then it's about a dozen or so lengths back to the trailer, Good Pride. So the top 4 get away on the trailer. 2-length advantage up front here for Dream Shot, who looks good on the lead. Century Lunar starting to inch in a bit closer now. Be ready for the stretch drive. Scrunchy still there in 3rd. 4th is Live Betting. Good Pride rounds things out. 130 flat for 3/4. And they're off the turn and into the stretch. 29-1, 3rd quarter for Dream Shot. Dream Shot leads it. Century Lunar stays on the back for the time being. Will now look to the inside. Here comes Scrunchy on the outside. After sitting there 3rd throughout, going to make it 3 across. Less than a 16th to go. Up the inside of Century Lunar. Dream Shot hanging in there. Century Lunar up the rail will take it. Dream Shot finishes in 2nd. Scrunchy was there 3rd. Then it was Live Betting and Good Pride, 158-4. Qualifier number 5 is our next event here today. 2-year-old colt and gelding pacers will come forward. Number 1, Snowport, is a gelded son of Huntsville, trained by Gino Toscani. He'll also drive $53,000 Lexington Select purchase. Number 2, Brigade, is an Always Be Mickey colt, trained by Kevin Ben, Sylvan Filion driving, $60,000 Lexington Select purchase. 3, Control Rocks, gelded son of Control the Moment, trained by Dan Legacy. Tyler Jones drives, $33,000 London Classic buy. 4, My Little Friend, is a Better's Delight colt, trained by Natalie Elliott. The driver is Brett McDonald, $10,000 yearling purchase out of the London Classic. And 5 is Alamo Sealster, All Bets Off colt, trained by Lindsay Kerr. Tyler Borth drives, $23,000 London Classic buy. Gates in motion. Here they come for Qualifier 5. And they're off and pacing and scooting away well from the inside is Snowport, as that one was revved up, ready to go. Getting away in second will be Brigade. They're going to line up in post position order here as they come through the wire for the first time. It'll be Snowport from Brigade, then Control Rocks, My Little Friend, and Alamo Sealster will round things out. So Gino Toscani and Snowport are out to the lead. Second qualifier for this gelded son of Huntsville, and is getting set to hang up an opening panel, but went off stride on the lead, making a break on the lead with Snowport, and it was going to be a quick opening quarter. 28-2 is what it popped up, and that was despite the leader making a break just before. So we're getting a lead change once again now as Control Rocks is going to come around on Brigade. So Control Rocks in the first time out will come around to take the lead, as Filion has to fight a bit there with Brigade in second, who's also debuting today. Here comes Snowport back on after making the break. Following right along there is My Little Friend in fourth, and the trailers Alamo Sealster. They come by the half in 58-4, and leading it is Control Rocks as they head to the far turn. In second is Brigade, who settled a bit. On the outside is Snowport third, 2 lengths off of the rival at the rail. That's going to be My Little Friend in fourth, and then it's about 7 lengths back to the trailer Alamo Sealster. Control Rocks continues to lead it here for Tyler Jones. He is clear by 2 lengths on Brigade. Then going back to My Little Friend into third. Snowport takes back to fourth. And last is Alamo Sealster. 3/4 was 128 flat. That was 29-1 in the third quarter. And as they straighten out for home, Control Rocks is trying to have a successful debut. Brigade is back in second, continuing in that pursuit and coming on a bit closer now. Then it's My Little Friend in third. Snowport in fourth. And back to Alamo Sealster. So here comes Brigade on the outside, trying to surpass Control Rocks, and Brigade will take the lead at the edge of the toe board. It'll be Brigade to win the debut. Control Rocks was second, then finishing in third was My Little Friend, followed by Snowport and Alamo Sealster, 156-3. Qualifier number 6 getting set to go as the gate is in motion. Number 1, Fleetwood Mac is a green Manalishi 2-year-old colt trained by Sean Stacy. The driver will be Jonathan Drury, $68,000 Harrisburg purchase. 2 is 10 Karat Gold. Geld's on a run director. Shane Weber trains. Sylvan Filion drives. 3, Go Ahead Make My Day, a Walner 2-year-old colt trained by Blake McIntosh with Sylvan Filion, $17,000 Lexington buy. 4 is Supersonic Hanover. That's a propulsion colt. Blair Burgess trains and drives. 5 is Bow Bear. Muscle Mass 2-year-old colt. Greg McNair trains. Tyler Borth will drive. 6 is Life Coach. Muscle Hill 2-year-old gelding. Steve Boston trains. Bob McClure drives. 7, Brydown Green Bean. Green Manalishi 2-year-old colt. Pam Forgy trains. Anthony Hahn drives. 8, Life As It Comes. 6-pack colt trained by Clark Bilby with Louis Waugh. And number 9, Grambling Hall. 3-year-old colt trained by Chantel Mitchell. The driver, James McDonald. Field of 9. And they're off and trotting in qualifier number 6. And we're going to give the first call to Supersonic Hanover as that one blasts out to the lead. Then will be followed down the middle by Bow Bear. On the far outside is Grambling Hall. That one will be followed in by Life As It Comes. Then we go to the inside. Go Ahead Make My Day. Going back to Fleetwood Mac, followed by 10 Karat Gold. Life Coach and the trailer hitting the first turn is Brydown Green Bean. So they're stacked up a bit here coming to the opening quarter, which was recorded in 30 and 4. So they're still 3 deep around the first turn here off a 30 and 4 opener. It is Bow Bear in the center who will clear Supersonic Hanover, and Grambling Hall, who had to take it the widest from the outside starting spot as they straighten into the backstretch now, overtakes the lead. So Grambling Hall gets there to the top. Back in second is Bow Bear, followed by Supersonic Hanover in third. Then to Go Ahead Make My Day, who watched from in fourth. Fifth up the backstretch then is Life As It Comes. Going back to Fleetwood Mac, a couple of lengths to 10 Karat Gold, who's followed by Life Coach, and the trailer is Brydown Green Bean. A 101-1 was the half. And as the trotters now hit the far turn, Grambling Hall, the lone 3-year-old in the group. First qualifier for this 3-year-old opens up 3.5 lengths. Back in second is Bow Bear. Now on the outside, Go Ahead Make My Day. Got the cue to go, and that one's rushing up now into second. Supersonic Hanover's there in fourth. Life As It Comes closing the gap in fifth. Then to 10, that's Fleetwood Mac in sixth. Back to 10 Karat Gold in seventh, followed by Life Coach eighth, and ninth, Brydown Green Bean. 3/4 was 130. Grambling Hall into the stretch with the lead. Up the inside now is Go Ahead Make My Day, who's trying to make up 2 more lengths on the leader. Into third is Life As It Comes. It's Grambling Hall. Go Ahead Make My Day, trotting well at the inside, trying to get there as they're sprinting on home, but it'll be Grambling Hall who will take it. Finishing in second, Go Ahead Make My Day. Beat a length. Then in third was Life As It Comes, and finishing fourth was Supersonic Hanover, 158-2. Qualifier number 7 is next. Scratch numbers 4 and 5. Driver change on 3, Lockdown Romeo to Tyler Jones. 6, Cadabra Kaboom will be driven by Jonathan Drury. Number 1, Landing Orders, a 3-year-old filly trained by Desiree Jones with Gino Toscani. 2 is Electric Jane, 3-year-old filly trained by Chantel Mitchell with James McDonald. 3, Lockdown Romeo, a 3-year-old gelding trained by John Holding, the driver Tyler Jones. 4 and 5 are out, and 6 is Cadabra Kaboom, a 4-year-old trained by Jody Cullen, the driver Jonathan Drury. Here they come for qualifier number 7. And they're off and trotting here in the 7th qualifier, and it will be on the center of the track. That's Lockdown Romeo going out to the lead. Electric Jane to that one's inside, getting away in 2nd from the rail Landing Order. And then it's Cadabra Kaboom who got away in 4th. Lockdown Romeo out to the lead, and we'll get to control for Tyler Jones as this 3-year-old gelding is out in front by a length and a half on Electric Jane. 2 lengths then going back to Landing Order, and the trailer is Cadabra Kaboom. The opening quarter was 30 and 2, and as the trotters move into the backstretch, they follow the gelded son of Muscle Mass, Lockdown Romeo. Lockdown Romeo trying to get things back on track here this morning is being tracked closely in 2nd by Electric Jane. 2 lengths into Landing Order in 3rd, and Cadabra Kaboom is about 5.5 off the lead, racing in 4th. Nothing will change here. 3, 2, 1, 6. That's your order as they're by the half in 1 minute and 3/5. So the second quarter was just a tad quicker than the opening panel. That was 30 and 1. Lockdown Romeo, a 2-time winner, heads on to the far turn. Gets a couple whip taps for encouragement here to keep on trucking on the lead, and you'll see now out of the 2-hole be Electric Jane. Wasn't going to wait any longer, was right up on the leader's back, and out of the deuce now, coming up on even terms. Meanwhile, Landing Orders in 3rd and Cadabra Kaboom in 4th. 3/4 time was 1:30 and 1. They went 29 and 3 in the 3rd split, and into the stretch, it's Electric Jane who will overtake the lead from Lockdown Romeo. Landing Order back in 3rd. Cadabra Kaboom is in 4th. So Electric Jane followed to nearly the 3/4 pole, and now comes around, trots away to the victory. It'll be Electric Jane from Lockdown Romeo. Cadabra Kaboom will go by Landing Order to take 3rd. At the wire, Electric Jane stops the clock in 1:58 and 2. Final qualifier today is up next. 2-year-old pacing colts and geldings are going to cap things off. Field of 5. And it'll be scratched down to a field of 4. Number 1, Fire on the Rocks, gelded son of Sunfire Blue Chip, Blair Burgess trains and drives. 2, Into It Big, Big Jim Colt, trained by Lindsay Kerr, Phil Houdon drives, $20,000 yearling. Purchase out of the London Classic. 3, DA Players Delight, Tyler Jones for Dan Legacy. Shadow Play Colts, a $33,000 London buy. And then we're going to cap things off with, looks like the 5, Wicked Express. And they're off and pacing in our final qualifier today and going out to the lead. As they'll come by the wire for the first time, Tyler Jones was able to point DA Players Delight out in front. Wicked Express is on the outside, while Fire on the Rocks got away from the rail. And then we will go back to Into It Big. Into the first turn, DA Players Delight is the leader by a couple of lengths. In second, that is Fire on the Rocks, while dropping in, taking to third at least, was Wicked Express for the time being, a couple of lengths ahead of Into It Big. 29-4 was the opening quarter. So this field of 4 moves up the backstretch, and we'll see if we get a lead change here. DA Players Delight, this is the first time out for this son of Shadow Play, tracked in second by the gelded son of Sunfire Blue Chip, Fire on the Rocks. Then in third is the McWicked Colt, Wicked Express, second qualifier for that one, who's there in third. And then fourth is the debuting son of Big Jim, Into It Big. Tightly grouped is this field of 4 as they come by the half off a 29-4 opener. A minute and 4/5 is how we get to the half. 31 seconds in the second quarter for DA Players Delight. DA Players Delight, Fire on the Rocks is getting the toe in second. Third is Wicked Express, a couple lengths back to Into It Big. So nothing's changed just yet. And 5/8 of the mile has been contested. DA Players Delight, 29-4, a minute and 4/5, and is heading towards 3/4. We'll get to another station first. Starting to edge out of the 2-hole now is Fire on the Rocks. Wicked Express will be set to follow, and then back to Into It Big. They're by 3/4 in 1:30-3. They'll come to the top of the stretch. To this point, it had been DA Players Delight out of the 2-hole. A little wide, Fire on the Rocks in the stretch, is trying to get there. Down the middle comes Wicked Express. Far outside is Into It Big, and Into It Big is surging. So 4 across here with the 16th to go. Wicked Express in the 2 lane between horses. Fire on the Rocks. Far outside, Into It Big. Then back to DA Players Delight, and on the far outside, it was Into It Big who got there first. Fire on the Rocks was second. Wicked Express was third, and DA Players Delight fourth. 1:59-1.